Alright, welcome back to episode 5. Uh, I'm actually gonna start out with a question or off the bat right here because there's two things I wanna like do before I even get started. Is to answer this question first. From again, Grano Supreme, and the question is, how do you know when it's worth it to look for power-ups time-wise? Do you look for the light bulb with crows since the dropping rates are much higher on these levels? Also, any other tricks such as opening boxes with only half the meter filled up? This question is really speedrun related. Well, two questions, but I can answer them. Uh, in terms of the power-ups, searching for power-ups, you ideally want to just search when you're like at the start of like every floor. Like the closest like spots that you can find power-ups is ideally you want to be searched. You don't want to go out your way to go to a balcony because that just takes some time. Because at that point you might as well just beat some ghosts until you see like an opportunity to get maybe a power up in one room, like in some like safe or some chest and like in the wall, where you can go through a Gucci pipe. But and also to add context of like understanding the power up uh dr drop rates, they're actually not actually as we think we are. It's actually the opposite. They're actually they're preemptively spawned in certain spots, and it's easily noticeable when you play this on set seed. Um, but whatever you get is random from these like preemptive spots that they can be in. Um, there's gonna be a whole video on that, but easy way to explain is that you have 6 power-ups. This does not include the timer. The timer isn't a power-up, but 6 power-ups, which includes the Siren, Super Poltergust, the Hyperstrobe Bulb, the Map Star, and Siren fight. Right? All on screen right here, but essentially you go through 6 of these, and once you go six of these, there can be a 7th one potentially if the layout's big enough that it'll give you a random one of those 6. But those power-ups can be set obviously in certain areas and spots, but when you're doing random seed, it's going to be random, so you don't really entirely know. In terms of like any other tricks, speedrun tricks, one thing I'll be trying to utilize is something that helps a lot in terms of like doing Velocity 2 cycles. So I'm gonna go to home menu, and then we're gonna go to system settings. I'm gonna scroll all the way down to controller sensors and go to change button remapping. So button remapping is what I'll dive into here. This is preference, but it makes it easier to do the right stick press on Guichi. But all we're doing is we're gonna go here and change this R to the right stick press. And what that allows us to do is that let us use Guiji much more like freely, and we won't be able to like have to deal with like the right stick press. Obviously, you kind of have to kind of play in a style where we have to use the A button because you're getting rid of the flash on R right here. So your only option is A right here. So not the biggest of a deal, but it does help a lot when you're running because you're able to do a lot of actions much more quicker if you do this way. But you don't necessarily need to do this. It's only up to preference, and obviously what controller you're using. Because I especially use a Pro Controller. But for the sake of the series, I'm just, for now at least, is I'm using Joy-Cons. So we'll get started right now with the button remapping we had, just to show off how it feels. But yeah, we're doing 10 floors, because we recently started doing that. And yeah. Uh, there really isn't much to know. Any small tricks. It's mostly kind of just knowing like how many ghosts are gonna be or what like how many waves there are, and overall just trying to get better at the game. In terms of improvisation, so right here when we spawn, we're checking this immediately. And you notice I'll kind of do like a claw grip, and I forget I need to not do that. But the reason why I do Guiji, because sometimes like stars can jump out, and I gotta not do that, but it's alright. You gotta get used to this. It's been a while since I actually we'll go down here. Or drag. I'm a little worried about yeah, okay. We'll drag this all the way. I don't know why I went that way. But, and of course we need a key. Of course we need a key. Hoping it's close by. So it could be in one of these. Yeah. And you see that? Didn't do that. Swing a star. I think that was 212 when I got it. So that's 42. There we go.
Oh, yeah. I did it. Yeah.
Sorry if I don't get any like commentary here, because I mean it's like, pretty much it's like you just I'm showing, you know, like how I would do in situations on this. So in this situation I just go here because I know there's gonna be this room, specific room. That could have been triple right there. Yeah, I guess we'll go down here. That's nice. This is a actually. There's chances of like switches being duds on like the higher floors. Should be all of them. I should go out here. Deflection, it's fine. One here.
Oh yes, number one. I did it. Yeah.
We're gonna try our best to get like a PB here. Good, decent PB. For the series at least. I don't remember my. I think it's like 6 and 8 toads. Go here. Okay, we'll go up. I guess we'll go here then. Go through TV. I'm gonna take a risk here because I don't think I'm able to. Yeah, you really don't want to do this, but if you have to. Do this safely here. So, this way you can leave. Or out the gate. Green. I'm hoping that the last two are here. So we're gonna have to get the key. Yeah. Good tip right here, like you saw in that previous room. The blue toad. I spawn Luigi, so they just be attracted to him. And sometimes when you just run by, you could have a chance of getting kind of just touched from behind. We're gonna have to just run around here. Where is this thing? It's really over here. It's gonna take a lot of time. star. Nope. Oh yeah, we are gonna have to clear this. So when it comes to fortunately, that was bad timing. We do have to clear this though. If you wanna like... Actually, smart idea. Do this. Bring this guy. Because this guy's gonna be... already there. And we are gonna have to do this. We're gonna need timers though, if you're gonna need. One thing you need to note is that you want to wait a bit, like in the after the fight's done, before you leave, so you can leave the toad quickly. Right here. Just these two goobs. Come on. Do your thing. Okay, I guess. You are gonna have to go down here though. We are running out of time, so we're gonna have to get timers because of the freaking keys. We're so lucky. We're getting that, and we're good. That would have been bad if we didn't get any right there. So far we haven't lost. Also, cool tip, by the way, if you go here and you have like 2 with you, and you haven't gotten the rest, you can like run out like this. So if you have Luigi out and they enter the TV, the animation will play on Luigi instead of Luigi, so it allows you to like move around.
Oh yeah, Ant-Man!
Little small tip if you're trying to just like throw them at the TV, summon them at the TV, and then get the rest. Two crows. So hopefully we get maybe an HS. What I like to do is like when it comes to these, I just aim up the right stick. Remove the right stick. So I guess balcony is actually like ideal. If it's here, then yeah. Okay, we are gonna need to go here. I think in this case, I mean, we don't really need it. Also, and when it comes to these rooms, sometimes like, there's a crow that's like on the chandelier up there. Now I feel like like there's it's a rare instance, but like it can happen. So if that ever happens, keep in mind that if it doesn't like autocomplete, there's like one left. So yeah, I mean for these guys, they're not that big of a deal. If you can just quickly, fortunately this layout's a bit, not close, so it's gonna take a while, a little bit, but we're gonna go here first. I could have maybe gotten an HS, like maybe middle of this, but eh.
I did it! Yeah!
Alright, on to the 5th floor. See what we get. Loot box. We get 6. Nice. Alright, we got an SP. Pretty good. We'll check here. We'll go up. Alright, nice. Yeah, I think like if you get like an SP or like maybe like an HS, Everstable, I think you're pretty good to go. So if you get the key early on, you shouldn't really spend much time trying to search for power-ups. At this point, you should just go for it. But if it's something that's like, if you know the number amount. I actually got... That was good. Okay. Just regen goobs.
Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Ha ha! Yeah!
Alright, we'll search this safe here. Please be something. Nope. For 1. We're gonna need to... I might as well just search outside here, because I mean, I feel like it could just be out here, potentially. Yeah, better just to check. Than not check. We'll go down here. Because the key could be in the room, potentially. I mean, you never know. And it is. Just as I thought. It's a cool tip, I think, you can do. You can burst right here, and you can, like... It only works with Guigi, because Guigi's hitbox is a lot, smaller than Luigi's, so if you hug against the bed right here and burst, you can hit from the other side. It's like one of these type of like... nice stands. Actually, I think we're gonna go... here. There's gonna be one left. Wow. Luckily, it only put it over there. We could have finished with one more slam there, but... Just gonna get the... Okay. I was expecting that cube to get the freaking lamp. Actually, we're gonna do this. Just realized my thing's like all the way up here or down there. That's why I hug the wall like this, because otherwise like that, I can easily get trapped by the carpet. Okay, switch. Would have been useful if I had it. I think it was a faster run I had. Let's see what the final time is. I'm hoping I get like maybe like a close 2 cycle. Now that I like have this rebind right here. This Guigi spawn. So hopefully we can show off a 2 cycle. I don't think that might not be 22. Okay, that is. Could have went 140, but no slide damage can happen. So. Oh my god. Oh, I gotta, okay. I was expecting like maybe like more there, but alright. Oh gosh. My mic was like covering that and I was like, oh gosh, I didn't even realize. we'll go here.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, that's bathroom. Is this gonna be... Yeah, okay, that's gonna be a switch. And oh, bye. That was... great. Well, that's how you lose Tedder. Just boo. On a TV is pointless because that's just me far away. So just go down here because there's a switch. Because if you see TVs like that right there, that means there's a switch right here. They're all the below area. And you're gonna have to go through the switch right here to get to the rest of the. You go up this door right here. This is gonna be a bathroom. Just forget I have goggles so I can just see them where they're going. So that was an unintentional vacuum right there, but worked in my favor. Actually, I'm gonna go this way so we can finish off the middle left. Money. Money, you don't need power-ups unless you can get lucky with like an SP off the belt right there. Key. We may need it, but I don't think we will. Okay. I'm gonna do that because that's gonna hit me. Okay. Go here. Please no. Okay. If like the blackout happens, you ideally don't want to be controlling Luigi because otherwise he'll be scared by it. Actually, yeah, I guess it would be optimal this way.
Whoa, yeah.
Let's see this. There'll be another one. The last bit of these. There we go. Yeah, we're not gonna need the key. I could have very well just avoided it, but I played it safe. Okay, we're checking this.
Ooh.
Come on. Okay, I think that's a hidden room right there. I'm not gonna go out my way for that, because that's just gonna... We go here. Not even hitting it. You gotta like go back right here. We got it. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to find the key. Let's we'll check here. I'm really hoping it's not like all the way up there. Chance it could be in a room. I don't think it will be. I'm betting that it may not be over there, but it's probably gonna be up there. Okay, well we're gonna check here just because. Yeah, it was right over here. I don't know why I'm trying to hit. This is hit minus. Yeah, it's just up there. Alright, we're on to Blossus. Let's see if we can actually pull off a 2-cycle, not have this button remapped. Let's see. This is a good showcase of like how it's done right here. If I can actually do it, that is. This also helps a lot with like This mostly helps with like the bombs and then swapping when slime removes. So I'm gonna try my best to get one right here. Not a guaranteed. Let's do this. Grab. Here we go. If you like finish off Luigi's Boo, you can swap instantly to the last slam, like after the last slam, third slam. You can just instantly swap, but it doesn't work the opposite way. And jumping, of course. I didn't even count how many you have left, but it seemed like maybe around like 8 or 9. Set up fortunately the bombs were almost good first time. Early tether. Wow, look at that. I almost had it, man. Right there, I almost had it. It would have worked. I think it's like the closest I've gotten to getting it in the series. That's actually almost. Getting all this doesn't really matter as long as I have time to get this guy. I guess just be good practice. I want to spread them apart right here. The light. But, alright. Not bad. I think that's a big improvement. That would have been nice if I could get a 2-cycle there, but oh well. The closest we've gotten so far. But yeah, that's episode 5. Final time on screen. Hopefully it's better than freaking 40 minutes. But yeah. Anyways, that'll be my run. That'll be it for now. We have 5 more left, basically. 4 left, and I guess like 1 live stream will do. Maybe I'll do one YouTube live stream. We'll make a deal if you want to extend this series by like another 10 episodes. If not, it'll end at 10. But yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go now. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.